Hey, how you doing? This is JC at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue, that's Toledo, Ohio, 43617-419-531-6097. We got my box of damaged replacements from Diamond. Got them to me rather quickly. I certainly do appreciate this. This box looks like it should be okay. Then also looks like we got a box here of something I've been waiting on for about a month and a half to 2 months from Diamond that they finally get in. So we're going to get down to around the brass tacks. Unfortunately, Chuck is not here today. Chuck is out visiting some family. So we've got Stanley filling in right now. Stanley, that's his official name. I shouldn't give this out, but his name's actually Frederick. He's in the Witness Protection Agency right now, so I may have doomed him. But they gave him Stanley, so that's his Witness Protection name. But Frederick, but we don't. The mob doesn't know where he's at, so he's still okay. So we'll put Fredley Stanley up to work here, and get these things popped open real quick. Got this one here as well. Another one here. Like a hot knife through butter. Okay, let's take a look at this one here real quick. Paper, of course. Luckily, this is sent freight free, so that whatever the cost of this is on Diamond. So this is my replacement Walking Dead trade. Replace the damaged one. So we'll take a look at this. Let me put Stan away. So we'll see what this is. I've been waiting on for almost 2 months, and finally Diamond has finally gotten our bags back in stock. Almost 2 months it took them to get these bags back in stock. I can't tell you how happy I am to finally get these bags back in stock. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to get my damaged replacements out. Lots of people have been waiting on those. So, got my damaged replacements there. So let's have a look-see. And I'm going to try to, my videos, well, I guess I'm going to have to hold on a second here. That's the phone is ringing. So I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, wasn't really anybody there. It's just an automated call that waiting for me to say that magic word, hello. But here we got a vamp blade. And hit somebody saying I need to spend a little bit more time on the covers of the video, so I'm going to certainly try to do a better job on that. I really like these things not to be 29 or longer, so that's why I guess they go by so fast sometimes. But I apologize. So if you're willing to watch almost 30-minute videos, I'll show the covers in full form. Now, since this is a box of replacements, it's should take me a little bit. Should be able to get through this a little bit quicker. But there's my brimstones that were replacement damages. There's at least one of my cosmic Ghost Riders. Another cosmic brimstone there. The Jasmine that the customer is going to be very happy to hear of that. My unexpecteds, almost every one of my unexpecteds except one copy was damaged. So we'll see how those turn out. There's my other Clan Killer, and these look like they should. I've got the WWF comic. That's the Blueprint subscription variant being set aside for someone else. And we've got, looks like, more unexpecteds. So these all appear to be in the shape that makes me and makes my customers happy too. I try not to, I don't like to complain, but if comics are in banged up condition like this stack was, well, yeah, of course I'm going to complain, unless you don't care about your comics being in good condition. There was lots of disappointed people I had on Wednesday morning. Lots of disappointed people, considering the fact that Diamond on my Walking Dead A covers, not able to replace those on my Venom First Host covers, not able to replace those either. So certainly a major issue. Very disappointing. You've got damaged books, which is bad enough, but when you can't get replacement copies on said damaged books, that's when there's real problems. That's you think I complain in these videos? You should have heard me talking to the Diamond rep. I bet that he was certainly very, very happy to get me off the phone. He was very, very happy to get me off the phone. And I'm sure the next time that I call, or I'm sure once he got off the phone, he probably told everybody else there, hey, better watch out for this guy from Toledo. He's not happy with his damaged books, as I should not be happy. And no one should be happy getting damaged books. How would you like it if you went to go buy a car that you had on order and it had a big scratch down the side? And would you accept that? You probably would not. People want these books in good order, good condition. And these are the new Lieutenants of Metal. Oh, Bully Wars. And, okay, I was talking about not wanting to complain, but here, you see this issue is damaged, and we can see why it's damaged. Diamond, whoever packed this box, they used to put in there, who packs the box, that this copy is inside that issue of Bully Wars. So, for those keeping track at home, that's one copy that certainly is damaged. My Turtles 5 covers are certainly 1000% better than what my Turtles cover A's were before. So again, I am very happy. I've got a couple guys that are big Turtles fans, and they're going to be very, very pleased to get their comics the way they like their comics. So, got the rest of these Batmans. Got these Star Wars variant covers. I had somebody in for this yesterday, and I had to tell him I was afraid I did not have his copy, but I should have his copy the next time he comes in. Shadow Roads. We had a couple guys in looking for these Predators earlier. I showed them the Predators that I had that were damaged, and they wanted absolutely nothing to do with those Predators. Now, the Shadow Roads. Now here's something here. Okay, we have this issue here on top of these Predators. I pull them out, and you have this issue here. So where these issues were pulled separately when they put into the box. I just want to understand. I just want to try to understand why things are packaged and boxed the way they were. To me, you shouldn't have to micromanage, and to me, you put everything should be put together in the same piles. It's certainly better than what it's been. There's been years in the past. There's been cases where I would find a title in 3 different boxes. There, we got these Asgardians of the Galaxy, the Scotty Young covers. Again, I had some people looking for those that were very disappointed that they're certainly want me to set copies aside for them. And the same with the Predators. I've got 2 guys that want me to set some copies aside for them, so I'll have to make sure that they most certainly do get set aside for them. These appear to be my cover B Walking Deads. Go over here, have a look-see. They are, and here we go. This is certainly not something that can be blamed on UPS, but you guys are seeing this live as it happens. Well, when I record this, I'm recording this live. You won't see it live, but damaged. Come on. That's just lack of paying attention, of doing your job correctly. It's like having a stack of comics to bag, and all except one comic is bagged. And guess who has to bag that comic? So that's disappointing. So I'm going to call that in. And who knows if they'll be able to replace that. That might not be able to be replaced at this point. Packaging comics is this can't be that hard of a job. It really can't be that hard of a job to box up comics. Maybe it is. Maybe you need to have some sort of special degree. Somebody's going to be very happy to get his Transformers, which he did not want that banged up copy. My Death of the Inhumans look much better than the issues did look. The same with this Paradiso. Even though it's got that there, I'm just going to have to take a chance that it's going to be good enough for the guy. Same with these here. You know, technically this is a damage. Technically it's a damage. I'll see if it sells. We put stuff out sometimes, you know, in questionable shape, just because I need something out there. You know, people are looking for them. You know, I mean, this right here, you know, if you sent this off to get graded, would this come back a 9.8, 9.6, a 9.0? You know. And I had somebody in earlier looking for the Old Man Logan issues. And here we've got an issue of Immortal Hulk. I've got more of these that are in these boxes. But again, why is this issue by his lonesome? And I do have more of those also. Why are those by their lonesome? How do they put these in these boxes? Why is there one issue just by itself? And then we've got these Invader Zims. We can see I got some Surfer. The Surfer annuals, which were damaged, which I'm happy. And then we've got Avengers. Had a few copies of those that were damaged. And then we got Immortal Hulk underneath the Avengers. Again, how does this happen? How does this happen? How is this allowed? And we can see that this copy is damaged. Probably, certainly a packing damage. So that one's no good. So because of this, I'm going to have to make sure I check all the back covers of the other Asgardians of the Galaxy. So, three damaged copies, not good. You got Batblade, and we got some of the Darkseid versus Batman's, which, as you can see, this here, if I wanted to truly complain or nitpick, you know, I could call that as a damage, but again, I need replacement copies. There we have United States of Murder. Again, this should be at the top. I had somebody also say that, you know, that guy's coming in, that you know what you're looking for, so you know this cover, so it doesn't matter if they're at the bottom or not. Let's take a quick look over here real quick to that person. Can you tell me what this comic here is? What is this comic? Can you tell me what this comic is? Once they move over here, the logos that are at the top, can you tell me what this book is? You know, this is why I complain about stuff like that. That once they move over here, you know, this book here, you know, tell me what these titles are. You know, that comic there. You know, this is a very you know, very big issue. Now this here, you can see it because you can get to see the cover. Now, not everything you can see the covers. You know, what is this title? You know, please tell me what this title is. This title here, it runs down the side. You know, again, that's why I am critical of the titles being at the top. I've had many people, as they're looking for comics, they'll come up and say, gosh, I must have missed the latest issue of Nancy Drew. And I come over and I look, it's like, well, no you didn't. It's right here. People aren't necessarily going to pick every title up and say, what is this? What is this? To see if they're missing their titles. It makes it easier for all parties involved to achieve and get what they want. I can understand why people do want the virgin covers, but you have to certainly understand the point of a retailer. This is my business. You know, I want to sell the product I buy. I want you, the customers, to find what you're buying. And here's a Walking Dead that is buried over on the other side. Again, I like to know how these guys, when they package these boxes up, how this happens. Here's another one of my Old Man Logans. And here's some more Death of Inhumans. again, not all where they should be. We've got some Asgardians of the Galaxy. All should have been in one main stack. I'm going to have to double check. We can see that corner there. Something I'm just going to have to just turn the blind eye to, I guess. Because at this point, being on Friday, chances are these books are now sold out. And look, there's my last Old Man Logan. 3 copies. There was 3 replacement copies. All 3 copies were in the box in different places. You know, are my complaints valid? You know, you tell me. You know, maybe you should, you tell me I have no, if I shouldn't be complaining, you tell me. It's like, oh, what are you complaining for? You had all 3 copies. Who cares if they're in the box in the same place? Convince me of that, and I won't complain anymore. But looks like these are so much. These, at least at first glance, so much better. At least these are sellable. The ones that were in this stack over here, you can see. That's where they're there. Those were not sellable by any way, shape, or form. But if you like these videos, certainly subscribe. When you subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. And I hope everybody has a very good first weekend of September. And if you like the NFL, certainly enjoy the NFL. And you don't have to agree with what the players are doing. There's certainly ways of everybody trying to get their voice heard on different issues these days. But other than that, happy reading, and looking forward to DC's Hero in Crisis when it comes out in a couple weeks. Very looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a very under-ordered book, and people are going to enjoy the hell out of it. But other than that, thanks again. Take care.